What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Osterman. I'm a freestyle skateboarder from Long Beach, California. Welcome to the Shit Podcast.
Let's go for it. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Shit Podcast. Today we have a very special episode. We are right here with Mike Osterman, a very creative and authentic skateboarder. He's a Freestyle World Champion. So yeah, today we are going to have a very interesting talk. So what's up, Mike? How is it going for you?
It's good. Just hanging out here in Long Beach, California, getting ready to start my day and go skating, I think. So it's going to be a good one.
Okay, so are you going to skate today?
Yeah, I think so. We're going to save some work for later and try to get out and get a session in before I dive into the day's activities. So yeah, weather's looking good. I think it's going to happen.
Okay, me too. So let's go for it. Okay, when did you start to skate? How many years ago?
Oh man, it would have been 16 or 17 years ago. So it's been a while.
Okay, and since that moment, you never have stopped?
No, I mean, besides breaks here and there to like sleep and eat and stuff, that's pretty much it. Going the whole time.
Okay, that's nice. So you are a freestyler, you are a freestyle skater. So how can you describe freestyle skating?
Yeah, so freestyle, like whereas street skateboarding and other forms of skateboarding usually are about sort of adapting to the obstacles around you and finding more creative ways to skate on obstacles. The way I've always seen freestyle is that we look at the board as the obstacle, and you're always trying to figure out new ways to use your board, to ride your board, to stall on your board. And it doesn't take anything else besides just the board.
Okay, that's nice. So making a synthesis, what is the thing that you most love about freestyle skating?
Oh man. In short, I think it's just how creative and different it can be every time you get on the board. Every new day on the board can be something totally different.
Okay.
But there's so much to it.
And what do you think about the visibility that freestyle skating has in the community? What do you think about it? Or what is your opinion about the skate community, the freestyle skate community?
Yeah, well, I think the freestyle skate community itself is really cool. That was really what kept me interested in freestyle after discovering it. Skating itself is fun, but we have something really special in the freestyle community where it's super diverse. There's people from all over the world doing it. And I think because we are such a kind of small, tight-knit community, as soon as a new freestyler pops up, you'll see it on Instagram, on social media, everywhere. Other freestylers will jump in and start encouraging them and bring them into the fold, into the community really quickly. So from the time I got into it until now, I've always been blown away by how encouraging and inclusive the freestyle community is. Yeah, beyond that, like the visibility we have now is crazy too, because you've got like so many people watching us on social media. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's true. So do you think that the visibility nowadays is good? Maybe making a comparison between nowadays and the early 2000s?
Yeah, definitely. I think there are a lot more platforms and a lot more people out there sort of showing the different sides of skateboarding more than just what you see on Thrasher or on the Barracks. You have a whole kind of spectrum of what skateboarding can be, and groups like you right now, and also like Braille skateboarding and Revive, they've sort of opened a whole new window for the way that skateboarding can be presented. And I think freestyle is sort of riding that wave too. We're able to show what we're doing in a more honest and authentic way because of that.
Yes, that's true. I like what you are saying. So, what are your favorite skaters? The references that you have to make your own style?
Oh man, there's so many. I'm gonna hurt some people's feelings or like forget someone and be mad at myself later.
I know how it is.
Ben Koppel, roller surfer, he goes by on Instagram. He's like my favorite skateboarder of all time.
Okay.
You know him? He's like the guy that does like he's crazy. He's so creative.
Is he a freestyler, of course?
No, he just skates everything. But
okay.
I like watching his stuff a lot because it's so outside of freestyle. I usually get a lot of ideas.
Okay.
Yeah, who else? Connor Burke is a freestyler from Virginia who I really enjoy watching.
All right.
Yeah, there's so many. I'm gonna forget so many names that I want to say.
And what about the legends, the classics? No. Rodney Mullen maybe have inspired you in the past, maybe?
Yeah, when I was younger, I mean, I definitely read Rodney's book when I was in like middle school or high school, and that kind of opened my eyes to freestyle as its own experience and its own style. Yeah, I wish you would put out more stuff or just be more active, because there's one thing where I love the legends and like guys like Per Wellender, Don Brown, Pierre Andre, Rodney Mullen, they're all great. But I want to skate with them. I want to see them out at the session. But I know they still got it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, that's true. Okay, that's nice. And talking about tricks, what is your favorite trick? Your favorite freestyle trick? That you say,
man.
Okay, I just love to do this.
Spacewalks are a fun one. It's like a warm-up trick kind of.
Okay.
It's where you're swinging back and forth on the back wheels and kind of like manualing sort of. But yeah, I mean, you can kind of just play around with just that trick all day, just finding new ways to do it. If music's on, you can kind of like do it to the music, which sounds so lame on camera, but yeah, it's super fun, and it can be kind of tricky to learn, so it kind of gives you a challenge when you're first starting to learn it.
Okay. Talking about the tricks, what do you think is the most basic trick or movement that we should learn if we want to start in freestyle skating? You know? Yeah,
definitely. Any kind of footwork is really great. Things like tic-tacs and we call them penguin walks, where you're just getting used to walking with the nose and tail of the board.
All right.
Things like that will really develop a better sense of balance and timing on your board that flow into so many other tricks. It's a great foundation.
Those are like the bases.
Totally, yeah.
Okay. And what about the competitions? I wonder how does the freestyle competitions work? How is that?
Yeah, so for a long time, so it's different because of the pandemic now.
Yeah.
But in general, it will be a 2-minute competition. So you'll go out and do your skating for 2 minutes on a big flat ground area. And you'll be judged on the difficulty of your tricks, the consistency of your skating, the flow, so like the artistic expression of your skating, and there's some other ones I can't think of. It's been a while because of the pandemic. I haven't competed all year.
Yeah.
But usually you have to put together 2 minutes of tricks and try to flow as much as possible on flat ground. It's really
okay. Yeah, do magic on flat ground. That's
Exactly.
beautiful because you are so consistent. I mean, all the skaters, most of the freestyle skaters are very consistent with their tricks, and it's like, okay, you have trained it a lot. That's nice. And that's nice about you. So, but talking about the qualifications requirements, what do you think is the most important when it comes to freestyle competitions?
Oh man, I think in competitions today, so in like 2020, 2021, being able to pack as many tricks into 2 minutes is usually what gets you to the top of the ranks.
Okay. I'm talking about competitions. Which are the most important ones? Freestyle competitions.
Oh man. I mean, it's hard to say, especially now with the pandemic. It's hard to say what competitions are still going to be around next year, if we'll have competitions in 2021. I'd say the most important competition ever is with yourself when you go out and try to skate and learn tricks. But when it comes to actual skate events, that's hard to say.
Yeah, I know. And the pandemic has been a pretty weird year. How has this year been for you and your skate career?
It's been okay. I think ever since I was a younger skater, like when I first got into freestyle, what was special about it to me, again, was the community and was the online presence of the community. That was a really cool part of it. So this year has kind of reminded me how special that online community is, because we still get to kind of hang out in a lot of ways, whether it's Zoom calls or FaceTime with, but it definitely has been a challenge to not be able to compete and not to be able to skate with people in person. It's a bummer.
Yeah. But something great about flat ground, about freestyle skating, is that you can skate in a lot of places. Every place can be a nice spot for you, and that's nice. Maybe totally. A street skater or a bird skater right now is like, okay, fuck college. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, I mean, all we need is flat ground. So like, I see so many people carpet boarding and doing like freestyle routines on carpet now, and I'm like, oh, sick. You don't even need a surface. You can just go on whatever.
So do you think that carpet skating would be a nice recommendation to start in freestyle skating, to practice in our homes?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not ruining your carpet, ask your parents, whoever owns the carpet, make sure it's cool with them. But yeah, I'd say like if it's cold out, there's no excuses. You can still get a session in, right?
Okay, and carpet skating or in the grass? Maybe the grass is also a good platform to practice the tricks. What do you think?
Totally, absolutely. There's no rules, man. Carpet, grass, dirt. I mean, anything short of a puddle, you're good.
Yeah, that's true. This is a skateboarding. We put the limits. I like it. So you are like a leader of the freestyle skate community, and I like that. And talking about that, you have a YouTube channel. Is that right?
Yes, I do.
So what is the content of this channel about?
Yeah, so it's kind of evolving, but the main focus of the channel is to teach people to skateboard and make freestyle more fun. So I think, like we were saying before, there's not always a clear-cut path as to what to learn or how to be a great freestyler. But I just wanted to make a YouTube channel that sort of helped people figure it out and made it seem a little less scary or mystical and more doable,
Yeah, I know what you mean. So the approach of this channel is skateboarding in general or freestyle?
Freestyle, yeah. Freestyle. How to freestyle skate and how to make freestyle skating more fun.
Okay, that's nice. This is a random question. What do you think about talking in front of a camera? Do you find it difficult?
Yeah, I mean, when I first started, totally. It's so awkward, and especially in public, you're like looking around, making sure no one's watching. But yeah, it gets easier. You just kind of realize like there's people on the other side. That's who you're talking to, right?
Yeah, for sure. And for your content, you just let it flow, you just improvise, or maybe you make like a script for what you are going to do in the video?
Yeah, it depends on the video. I think some sessions when I'm just out hanging out with like Jacob or people from the Sunday sessions that I have, we do weekly sessions for freestyle. With those, I'll be free flowing and very mellow, and we won't really have much of a plan. But when it comes to trick tips and tutorials, those are very scripted and very, very planned out on what we're going to say.
Okay. And what is your approach for social media? Do you prefer quantity or quality? To post like 5 videos per week, or just one very good video per week?
Yeah, that's kind of the big question these days, isn't it? I try to aim for quality. I think I have a set of goals, and as long as we can reach those goals with the content, that's what I want out of the content. It shouldn't be just, spewing out as much video or photo footage as I can.
Yeah, I know what you mean, and I agree with you. Quality is like the most important. So what would be your advice to success on social media? Your own advice?
Oh, yeah, I think have a mission or have something that you want to accomplish. If you want to be famous, that's cool. But if you have a goal that you want to accomplish with social media, that makes it, I think that makes it that much easier to sort of stay focused and stay on the path to achieving that.
Okay, that nice.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So can you say that your YouTube channel is like your main project, or what can you say?
Yeah, I'd say the YouTube channel is a big project. I also own and operate Waltz Skateboarding, which is a freestyle skateboard company based out of Long Beach. And I'd say, a lot of my time these days is spent actually managing the company and keeping stuff running during the day-to-day. So yeah, YouTube plays a big role in that, but definitely just trying to get people on their skateboards and get them freestyling and trying it out.
Okay, that's nice. And you were mentioning Waltz Skateboards. What is this company about? Is this a freestyle skateboard company?
Yeah, so we make freestyle skateboards and equipment for freestyle. So decks, wheels, all the accessories you need to get into freestyle.
Okay, so what do you think are the main difference between a regular skateboard and a freestyle skateboard? The shape, everything's different.
Yeah, from the ground up, it's pretty cool. So, the shape is different. A big difference is the wheels, having offset wheels. Wish I had a board in front of me right now. I can show you. That's the best part.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, there's so many differences, and just having something that is more balanced and more durable, because freestyle tricks can be really difficult to balance and can be really hard on your board if you're skating a street board.
Okay, and I wonder, what about this little thing that you put in the tail, like right behind the truck? For what is that?
Yeah, those are skid plates. So they're little pieces of really high abrasion plastic, really strong plastic that we put on the nose and tail. And the idea is to keep your tail from wearing out. If you're a street skater, like razor tail is the worst. When you wear out that tail, your board's done. And we skid our tails all the time. We're constantly scraping and skidding. So we try to keep our noses and tails in shape, and we use those plastic skid plates to do so.
Okay, I thank you for that. So what is your skateboard setup, to skate freestyle? The size of your board, your wheels, your trucks, how does it work?
Yeah, so I'm skating a 7.6-inch Waltz single kick freestyle board, so it's small compared to a normal street board. It's a single kick board, so it's got a flat nose and a kick tail. I'm skating Waltz Donut 54 millimeter wheels. Those are the new Waltz wheels. And Ace 11 trucks.
Okay.
Yeah, we love Ace.
And loose trucks, very loose trucks.
Yeah. Nah, tight trucks. We actually put in harder bushings. You put in Cairo bushings, like super hard, like rock hard bushings.
Okay.
Makes it easier.
So do you think for freestyle, what is going to work the most is the loose trucks?
No, I'd say for a beginner freestyler, definitely have a little bit of a harder truck or a tighter truck. That will help with some of the beginner freestyle tricks. As you get better, you can kind of see what is easier for you and start playing around with different ideas. But to start, tight, hard trucks are the best way to do it.
Okay, that's nice. So all this stuff, we can find all this stuff in Waltz Skateboard
Yeah.
boards as well. Okay,
Yeah.
we will check.
Thank
Since
you.
when have you been working in this project, Waltz Skateboards?
That has been since 2017.
Okay,
Yeah.
like 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years.
And you have like your team riders right now?
Yeah, we have a few team riders. Yuta Fuji is a pro from Japan. He actually just won the World Roundup, one of the big contests in freestyle last year. Ethan Young is an amateur from the US. We just started sending boards to a rider named Brianna out in Romania. She's a Romanian freestyler. She's awesome. She's up and coming. And then we float to some of our friends, just send some boards to the homies now and then. Gotta help people out.
Okay, that's nice. And what do you look on a skater to say, okay, I want to sponsor that guy, I want to support that guy? What is what you look?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think for waltz riders, we want somebody who has their own style and their own sort of statement they're making with their skating. Whether it's street skating or freestyle, I think you'll see people who kind of look like everyone else or kind of have a style like the next guy in line. But yeah, with all of our riders, we're really proud of the unique style they have, and we want to help them continue to develop those unique styles.
That's nice. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer difficulty or style? Both are important, but what do you prefer?
That's tough. These aren't easy questions. I thought this would be like a phone-in interview. Man, I don't know. I think if somebody had no good tricks and great style, like no difficult tricks but amazing style, I would be more interested in watching them than if they had incredible tricks with no style or no unique quality to their skating.
I so agree with you.
Cool.
Yeah, I just prefer to watch a beautiful kick flip just in flat ground, and I can be glad for that.
Yeah.
Style matters.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So what do you do besides skateboarding? Do you have like another hobby or just skate life in every sense?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm kind of a workaholic in that sense with these projects where I'm always sort of working on that. But I think art's been really fun lately, trying to get back into making art and doing some design work, and reading. Trying to read as much as possible lately, especially because we've been stuck inside all year.
Yes.
But yeah, I definitely work a lot.
That's nice. So you're an art designer, maybe. So did you make like the designs of your boards, maybe for Waltz Skateboarding?
Yeah, so I've designed, illustrated every board that's come out from Waltz so far. We're working with some other designers now, but so far it's been all me.
Okay. Maybe in the future, are you going to sponsor a street skater, or Waltz Skateboarding is just for freestyle skateboarding?
I don't want to say we'll never do that. Never say never, right?
Yeah.
But I think for now, we're really excited to see how much the freestyle community is growing, and we're excited to be able to support people in the freestyle community. So for now, that will be our main focus.
Okay, that's nice. Good luck with that project, and
Thank
of
you.
course with your YouTube channel as well. Okay, Mike, the conversation is about to end. One last question, and that's it. So you become a freestyle champion in the world. So you have the experience. That's a pretty awesome achievement. So what would be your advice for all the skaters who want to be the best?
Oh man, have fun and try to find your own voice on your skateboard. Try to skate like yourself.
And that's it.
That's it, I think.
Be authentic on our boards.
Yeah, be authentic, exactly.
Yeah, we need to be picturesque with what we are doing with our boards. I like it. Okay, Mike, thank you for the conversation that we just had. It was a very nice pleasure to have you here in the Shit Podcast. As I was saying, I think that you are a leader for the freestyle skating, so keep doing that, because you, in a certain way, you are not letting the freestyle die. So that's amazing.
Thank you so much.
And that's it. I hope that you can skate today and that have a pretty nice session today.
Yeah, have fun. I hope you get to get out there and skate too. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate the time to share what I'm doing.
Okay, thank you for the vibes. Have a nice day. Have a nice, great session. And yeah.
Thanks, Felipe. Appreciate you, man. Hope you have a great one.